Everybody checking in like, you ain't camping with that. Like, look.
Go.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's up, everybody? Straight from Us Podcast checking in. It's your boy, Mr. Cool Whip, with the one and only
OZ.
So we got some topics for y'all today. I don't even know what topic
First,
is.
let's start. Can y'all hear us? Like, can you hear me? Hear me?
Hey, and hey, if the sound ain't right, let us know.
Let us know.
Hit my line. I'm watching, so let us know so we can make sure our sound is correct. If we are too loud, let us know. If we're staticky, let us know. We need to know because we're trying to get everything in order to make sure y'all have the best quality show there is. Yeah. And we actually have somewhat of a panel tonight. We got the one and only Miss Chastity. How you doing, sweet lady? How that new city treating you?
It's good.
It's good. I see fat cheeks and chest, boy. I tell you, we got the other one, the one that only checking in with some fat cheeks her damn self, Miss Carla. How you doing, sweet lady?
Yeah, I'm fine. How you
doing? She's hiding off the camera so you can't
off.
See the fact that she got fat cheeks too.
You can't see. Look,
can't hear you.
Can y'all hear us good?
She in the dark.
How do we sound to y'all? How our mics and everything sound to y'all?
You sound good.
Okay.
We sound good. All right.
In there.
What are we talking about today?
Today we're talking about what happened in Kenosha, and Jay-Z and his Roc0Nation is coming to the rescue for his that man's legal fees and everything else. And we're talking about what happened in the county. They band together into the library and basically held it down until they came in there and broke it up. But we just finding this out today, and this happened a week ago.
Wow. So the only thing I can say is this, man. One thing I know from watching Orange is the New Black, they keep everything under wraps. Mm-hmm. They are not going to let y'all know that the jail has been taken over by any inmates, especially with our Milwaukee County Jail, because our Milwaukee County Jail is like a maximum prison. To be honest, it's like a maximum prison to be in a county jail.
You don't get to move around. When you hit that pod, you only moving around in that pod. So the library is what I think is upstairs by the little so-called gym.
Yeah. So some pods got their own gym automatically in the pod. Ooh wee. I forgot about that tequila right there.
Made it too strong. No,
I ain't make it too strong. That's just straight tequila. Hey, I gotta make a phone call, get some lemonade, huh?
Let's watch the video on that.
All right, let's go ahead and watch the video.
New at 5, unrest inside the Milwaukee County Jail, and the sheriff's office finally acknowledges an uprising that happened weeks ago.
Court records gave us our first look at how earlier this month dozens of inmates barricaded themselves inside the jail's library. Jenna Ray has the details and the silence from Sheriff Danita Ball.
It's an incident that involved nearly 30 inmates in one pod, all of them overpowering corrections officers inside this jail behind me, a jail that's now being deemed problematic and mismanaged. This criminal complaint obtained by TMJ4 details the Saturday afternoon where 27 inmates barricaded themselves inside the jail's library. Around 1 p.m. on August 12th, sheriff deputies say inmates put a paper over the door's window, preventing deputies and corrections officers from seeing inside. They also say a table was pushed up against the door and all inmates were wearing face coverings. 5 minutes later, the jail was on lockdown and the Correctional Emergency Response Team was deployed. COs tried to negotiate with inmates, but the complaint says none of them complied and continued to threaten jail staff. After more than an hour, pepper spray was sprayed under the door of the library. Then, inmates allegedly set off the room's sprinkler system, causing it to flood. It was then a deputy punched a hole in the window and pepper spray was used again, this time directly on the inmates. We're told all inmates were treated and some sheriff's deputies walked away with injuries.
We're frustrated that something major like that happens and it just goes unreported.
Alan Chavoyas with the Milwaukee Alliance Against Racist and Political Repression, which has been actively rallying for change inside Milwaukee's jail. Chavoyas says they didn't know about this incident until we showed them the complaint.
How deeply felt the conditions are in there. That people are on the brink of just, doing these types of things because they need support in there. The conditions in there can't continue.
For months, the Milwaukee Alliance has been asking for transparency about what's been going on inside the jail's walls. And now county leaders are too.
That office can do essentially whatever they want with their policy, and yet they refuse to do the things that would improve the conditions that people are uprising about in the first place.
Earlier this month, the sheriff's office released a detailed report of needs to improve the county jail. Some leaders say it's not enough.
It is incredibly frustrating if the sheriff continues not to take these issues seriously.
We made multiple attempts to reach out to several different people at the sheriff's office Thursday. About an hour ago, we got a statement reiterating the complaint we just told you about. No one from the sheriff's office made themselves available to answer our specific questions, asking how this happened in the first place and how they plan to prevent this from happening in the future. In the newsroom, I'm Jenna Ray.
And on September
Weeks ago. Hey, OG.
So this is crazy. Like, so the one thing that they did point out is that it's a new sheriff. Okay, thank you, Mama. So they pointed out that it's a new sheriff. Thanos, go. Sorry about this, y'all. Hey, so they pointed out that it's a new sheriff. They got to realize this woman just got into office. You know, she's trying to do what she got to do. At the end of the day, stuff like that, it ain't like they're gonna blast that. They're gonna keep it under wraps.
Yeah. So it's just one of the situations of like, how was they able to keep this completely under wraps for like weeks? Did nobody like
Easy.
write their people? Go on,
Easy. Thanos, go.
Did nobody write their people and be like, okay, this is what's going on and this what happened? Like, so they just didn't say nothing.
Oh, they wasn't gonna say nothing, fam. Look, like I said, once again, I was a faithful watcher of Orange is the New Black. I mean, it's a TV show, but it was realistic. Like, every show that you watch, when it comes down to these jail shows, especially, like, matter of fact, I ain't even gonna say Orange is the New Black. I don't know if y'all ever watched that movie Castle, with old boy that was from The Sopranos. He was the warden, and he was doing some bogus ass shit.
It was called The Last Castle.
Yeah, The Last Castle. Great movie. Like, great movie. It's about prisoners of war, pretty much. Not prisoners of war, but it was about veterans that was locked up for different stuff, you know, insubordination and stuff like that. And this dude was treating them like bad, not like they was, you know, army vets or whatnot, but he was treating them horrible. But they finally, it was a colonel that put his own self in jail. And he created an uprising when dude killed another prisoner for no apparent reason. You know what I'm saying? This general made an uprising, and that dude tried to keep everything under wraps. So then nobody know about it. But what he didn't know is they sent that kite out to let it be known, like, hey, it's an uprising in the jail, so dude can get caught with what the fuck he was doing.
Well, you remember he flew the flag upside down. That's automatic. You know what I'm saying? Grounds
Stress.
as far as for them.
But no, he didn't do it. He didn't do it. They
thought he was.
Yeah, he thought he was, and so they killed him behind it. And that was the last damn straw to get dude up out of there as the warden of that prison. Because he killed that high-ranking general that didn't nobody want him to be arrested. He put himself in jail.
You know, I understand. You know, I you know, done did some nice little time. But it's understanding it's supposed to be a punishment, but what's too far? Like when you getting treated like just like, come on now, when you got to put yourself, because now you got to think about it now like this. Them people that just barricaded themselves just to get some type of rights, you know they finna have to go back to court. And they finna get charged at least, each one of them at least over 5 years.
Mm-hmm. And hold up, that's without a judge.
Yeah, that's what
they
I
ain't got to go to the court. It's the warden.
Yeah, the warden, because that's attempt escape.
I see the pastor clicked off. Is he clicking back in?
Pastor click back in.
Yeah, the pastor had clicked off. I just seen that the pastor had clicked in for a second, y'all. Y'all know it's gonna be something when you see the pastor actually click in. There ain't no telling what you gonna hear. Boy, I tell you, that's the only thing I can tell you on that.
But how does Miss Chastity? How do you feel about what you just seen?
Chastity. So, what's your thoughts and opinion on this? She got her microphone on mute right now, but what's your thought and opinion on this, Chaz? I mean, she uprooted from Milwaukee. And moved out of state.
Well, you know, sometimes you got to do that, you know.
So there's a possibility she probably didn't see it on the news yet.
Birds?
It's probably not where she's at.
Birds got to fly.
Chastity, we talking to you.
Fish got to swim. Chastity had to get the hell up out of here. Like, it just had went that way.
Yeah, I had Had to go
So did you hear about what happened with the jail?
No.
So there was an upper. Did you just see the video? You was on mute. You was talking. We just showed the whole video on it.
It was what you say?
I saw a part video.
Yeah, it was a miniature uprising they had because the conditions that's going on in the county, and then they held the information for weeks. Like we just now seeing it, but this happened weeks ago.
Well, I feel some type of way about that. Only dealing that my son's father was killed in jail, actually, in Milwaukee County.
What was his name?
He was his name was Terrell. They shut his water off.
Yeah, they shut the. Yeah, okay. I remember that one. So I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
So was he the guy Potawatomi?
Yep.
Yeah.
What happened with it?
So basically, they were saying he was being disorderly at Potawatomi. They took him to jail.
But he was making his meds.
Okay. Yeah, because I didn't know exactly what all happened. I just know that he something ended up happening to where the cell got flooded, right?
No. They said water off. He died from dehydration.
There you go. Okay.
Ooh, because you know the human body can how long? I think a week or at least 3 days without water.
Yeah, it'll feed off itself.
It'll feed off its own water, but I mean off its own fluids.
Yeah.
After that, yeah. But what the excuse they used though, that's what it was. The excuse they used was they said that he kept like stuffing up the toilet or whatever so they can come in, and so they got tired of it, so they cut the water off to the cells, and then so basically, and then they also cut him off from being able to even eat and drink and stuff, and then he died of dehydration.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, but at the same, probably I remember I was just telling you about Nicole, baby daddy. He ended up passing, and the guy who her baby daddy, and it was like within a couple of days of each other. So I remember that month. I think it was like 3 or 4 inmates that died.
Yep.
Because the thing about it is, protocol, they were supposed to take him out there and put him in observation.
Yeah.
They were supposed to, because it'd have been like he was, like observation is they put you in this room and they where the guard sits out the room. You in that room ass naked. It is cold and a bitch in observation.
That sounds like the drunk tank.
They take
I ain't never been
everything
there,
from
but-
you, and you just sit in that room on there, just on like it's cold in the motherfucker.
Well, I mean, so back 2010, September 13, 2010, my cousin Chuck Luck, they killed him in jail too. Put him in a illegal like choke maneuver. And when they took him to Mount Sinai, the nurse told him that hey, look, you know what I'm saying, we believe he's suffering a heart attack. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. And they was like, so what? And took him back down to the county with a spit mask on, and basically choked on his own vomit.
They don't care.
Oh no, not in that county. Not in that county. Like it's one of the situations when you make it to Milwaukee County, you hope you get sent to like the House of Correction.
Oh yeah,
like
motherfuckers in the county. I mean, motherfuckers in the county be waiting to get sent to the house. Like, man, just send me to the house because the house is more freedom. Because, like I said, the county is like literally, it's like maximum prison. But I heard the one MS, what is it called?
MSDF is a prison.
It is like
it is a prison.
Another maximum prison. So in downtown Milwaukee, there are technically 2 maximum prisons that ain't nothing but jails.
Yeah, but
they're like maximum prisons.
They got it ran. MSDF is not on the books as a prison, but it is. Like T was saying about the county, like even going through booking, like the bullpen, you do 12 hours out and 12 hours in. Now if you out, you can't even lay it down on the bench because if you go in and do your 12 hours, you gotta hope that you don't get caught in the shift change, so you don't do another 12 hours in there. And in that little ass room is gonna be like
with
5 or 6
10 people up in there.
Like just
some funky ass motherfuckers,
and the
whatever.
phone
You
might
gotta
not
take
even
it.
work, yeah.
And they got the bathroom in there. You gotta take it.
Yeah, the
and you
phone
ain't laying
might
on
not-
nothing but concrete brick.
phone
That's
might
it.
not work. You better hope you got to get the roll of the tissue so you can lean on that motherfucker. Like that the county. The thing about it is, luckily I'm diabetic, so if I did go to the county, they can't keep me down there too long. They gotta end up sending me out to the house. Yeah, so I can get the treatment that I
treatment
need.
that you need.
And that's fucked up. Like, cause the county, shit, hell no. Like she said, we most definitely be wanting to go to the house correct.
Yeah, you most definitely. Like, man, send me to the house. That's all you hear cats saying, send me to the house. You know, and I mean,
Like, it's
unfortunately, I hate to say it, you want to go from one jail to go to another jail just to be all right.
just be
And the house of
taken care
correction
of.
is decent. You know,
Be taken
I ain't
care
saying that because I know, but I'm just saying
I
from what
know.
I heard.
I know.
I'm not saying
Personal-
nothing like that.
Personal
It's
experience.
a personal experience.
It's a
I
personal
know.
experience.
Be like, hell no.
Hey, I went to weight camp. You know what I'm saying? You go to weight camp, you spend your time in there, you come out huge. That's all I know. You know, I could do 1,400 push-ups easily with no problem.
Man.
Yeah.
One of the fucked up times I was in the house of corrections, well, I had extra duty I had to do. So I had to clean the toilets and everything else like that. Why the CEO gonna play Players Club? In the part of when he hit the button and they was all so I hurried up and cleaned up the shower.
Wow.
Niggas was
Wow.
running
Oh,
like
you was trusty.
Yeah.
I know about being
Niggas
don't
was
know
running
about
in
being
there.
a trusty, but I heard
Oh,
stories about being a trusty before.
man,
you know what I'm saying?
that's
You
me-
get paid. You
Yeah.
get paid slave labor.
Man,
You're getting paid slave labor. You get 50 cent an hour.
but you get
Clean
extra
bathrooms and
shit,
stuff.
and you
All
get
slave labor.
Yeah.
you get extra shit and you get to move around more.
Yeah. All depending.
Yeah.
What type of trustee you is. Because like I say, I mean, in the house of correction, you a trustee, you just in your pod.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you only cleaning up your pod. So when motherfuckers on the bump, you either sweeping up the pod, getting all the trash up, stuff like that, or you in the bathroom cleaning the bathrooms for that pod. That's what you is. Hey, Chaz, I got a question for you. A little bit off topic, says we've been talking all about Milwaukee stuff and everything. On our last segment, we was talking about Milwaukee and Chicago, and Milwaukee being overran by Chicago folks. What's your thoughts and opinion on that? I'm just curious because we didn't really have too many in. Huh?
You start breaking up. What she say?
You know that.
I know.
It's overran there.
That's why I'm starting shit right now.
Oh Lord.
'Cause I got somebody from Chicago. But see, you know what? You know what? In all fairness, I'm only talking shit because that's my motherfucker right there. Me and Chaz got history. We go back. That's my motherfucker. You know, I already knew she was from Chicago. We got our own rivalry because she put on all that Bears bullshit. I put on my Packer shit, but we always have a good ass time. You know what I'm saying? And she's not one of them, I'm from Chicago, I beat your ass people. You would never know that she was from Chicago until she just said it just now. Like, as long as I knew her, you would never know. I just thought she wore Chicago Bears bullshit just because she was messed up in the head or something. I ain't know what it was. You know, some people
keep
mama
sliding
drop.
that bullshit part in there when
Some
he say
people
that.
mama drop them, you know, on their head. And they just can't think right.
That part right there.
Then he keeps sliding that bullshit part. You done said it like 3 to 4 times.
Hey, I'm just saying.
How this year go?
Hey, we gonna see how this year go. Hey, look, hold up. Every team had a good and bad years. Facts. You know what I'm saying? But Chicago had a bad couple decades. There's a difference. You know, y'all ain't seen shit since they did the Super Bowl shuffle. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Half of y'all good players of the team is passed away.
Damn.
I'm
You
just
talking
saying.
about the good refrigerator Perry, you know?
Refrigerator Perry, sweetness. You know.
And guess what y'all do? Drop the ball.
No, hey, at least we got a couple. Hey, at least we got a couple. And we've been back at least 4 times. We got 2 out of them 4. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna say like
How many times you been there? Lovey Smith got y'all there, and they got rid of Lovey Smith. Fast as he got y'all to the Super Bowl, they got rid of Lovey Smith. That was some bullshit.
It wasn't. It ain't the team. Well, I'm gonna say it ain't the. You know, we done had some personal issues with the Packers. Not the them in Lambeau. I'm talking about like out of Lambeau and in the bars and shit. We done. We done had some personal issues with these people. Like, cause in Green Bay they treat them like gods. Like, I mean, they can't do no wrong.
Nigga, didn't you sign an autographer too? Cause motherfucker thought you was a Packer.
No,
he
he
was just
thought
big and black.
No, he thought I was a Packer when I was in the mall. No, I punched a Packer. Like, it was just,
he didn't reap some Packer benefits being up in Green Bay for being a big black
oh
dude.
yeah, one of the when I first moved up to Green Bay, a little white boy thought I was a Packer player when I was walking around in the mall, and he asked me to sign his football. Like, but it was a situation where we got into it with the Packers in the bar.
So
Yeah,
Don't tell T that, man.
T knew about it.
I know about it. Hey, look. Hey, hold up.
Surprise T. I'm surprised T. You condone that one.
Hold up, man. Look.
Like my niggas, what you do? This Packers on mine, G.
Hey,
Hold up. Fuck that. I'm not Jay. I don't flip over my own damn table with food on it and shit just because you said something bad about his bullshit ass quarterback at that time.
Talking about my motherfucking quarterback.
Hold on.
that quarterback.
Hold up. But
I
one
said it
of them was
before, I
real
said it
cool.
again.
What was his name? I'm trying to remember. It wasn't Gilbert Brown. It was Antonio Freeman got Jarrell drunk as shit. He went to
Freeman, he looked like he get
man. He got Jarrell.
Jarrell went to a Freeman get fucked up. I know when Antonio Freeman is somebody he used to trick off on. I know her personally. Like,
He brought
she used
Jarrell
to tell me
back
all
to the
type of
house.
shit.
I had to carry that nigga out the Hummer. Jarrell was fucked up. He was fucked up. Somebody like cool.
Antonio
Gilbert
Freeman
Brown
party.
and
He partied, and I finally got his autograph too. You know what I'm saying? I got a dynasty autograph on these footballs, but let's get back on topic.
oh yeah, get back on
Let's
topic.
get back on topic because we can talk about football all day.
I'm gonna say we still gotta talk about Jay-Z things. But
Oh yeah, that's what I was
The
going to
Rock.
say. Let's get to that right there.
All right, but I'll tell you what, let me play the video.
Here's the video about Jay-Z and what's going on with that right there.
Jay-Z and his legal team are stepping up to defend a man from Wisconsin who was illegally and forcefully detained by police but is still being charged despite this. Welcome back, it's your host Nancy Brown. If you are new here, make sure you have subscribed to our YouTube channel. After police forcibly and unjustly detained the incorrect man at an Applebee's, protests broke out in Wisconsin. In addition, after investigating a hit and run, police beat Jermel English Jr. and pepper sprayed him in front of his 1-year-old child in July, accusing him of disorderly conduct and resisting arrest. Authorities charged English even though they are aware that they didn't catch the real criminals because they soon found the offenders in the restaurant's restroom. In addition, this made this matter well known, and many people raised their voices in favor of justice as a result. Furthermore, according to recent sources, none other than Jay-Z will attempt to correct the record. Additionally, it was stated that Hav and his Team Rock group intervened on English's behalf in court to specifically represent the wrongfully convicted man and his family in their legal battle. They recruited famous attorney Alex Spiro. These TMZ hip-hop rumors also imply that Jay-Z's legal team seeks to have all charges against English dropped. Additionally, it appears that they may file a lawsuit against the Kenosha Police Department as a result. The reckless arrest of Jermel English Jr. and the careless endangerment of his infant child by the Kenosha Police Department is an absolute travesty, said Team Rock Managing Director Dania Diaz. The Team Rock team is here to support Jermel and his family through this traumatic experience, demand justice, and hold the Kenosha police officers accountable. Jay-Z and Team Rock have frequently helped victims of police violence with their legal issues. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Tell us what you think in the comments section, and most importantly, subscribe.
What I'm gonna say is this: I'm
The
going
Rock.
right, I'm going right in. I'm going
The
right
Rock.
in on this bullshit.
Coming to
this
save
is not
Wisconsin.
the first time for Kenosha motherfucking police.
Oh, no.
When it's
No.
all said and done, this is not the first time for Kenosha police. I applaud Jay-Z. I'm not a Jay-Z fan, but I applaud Jay-Z for this shit. You know what I'm saying? DMX. You know.
Here we go.
Nah, I'm not gonna go there. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, man, how the fuck are y'all really going to keep on pursuing? Like, y'all did something fucking right for arresting the wrong man and beating him down. To stand on that y'all are fucking wrong, y'all gonna keep him in jail and try to hold charges knowing that y'all got the wrong guy. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it, and I'm not the one that always say race is this and that, because at the end of the day, I'm split. God damn it, my grandmama is white. At the end of the day, my auntie is white. My cousin is mixed. My other cousin is mixed. I got a mixed family. You know what I'm saying? I used to be up in Stevens Point. I used to be up in Lower Wisconsin. I did a whole bunch of shit, and I ain't gonna lie. It cultured me and made me a better person. But if a cow got spots, that means it's a cow. I'm gonna call it what it is. That's the only thing about it. At the end of the day, you put all these. No, matter of fact, Steve Wilkos said it best. And Steve Wilco was a cop in Chicago, and he said, the problem with policing these days is you get a whole bunch of people that want to be cops and put them in areas that they scared to go into. So that they scared to go into, and now they got a chance to be a bully, and they probably got bullied all their fucking life.
Most of the time.
So now they can be the bullier because you can't do shit to them. And that's the bad part about it.
Well, you got to remember what they say, and that is absolute power corrupts
absolutely.
So understand that when you give the wrong person power, it's the Donald Trump effect. Might as well say it like that. It's the Donald Trump effect. If you give somebody too much power and you give the wrong people too much power, this is what you get. They went into a family establishment. Now we're talking about Kenosha here, so I mean, everybody know how I feel about the situation.
So
we're talking about the same area where they let Kyle Rittenhouse come in there talking about he was defending a 17-year-old boy with an assault rifle. Came in talking about he was defending the businesses there and ended up killing 2 people. Kenosha Police Department did that. Yeah, the Kenosha Police Department condoned that. So they go into an Applebee's, which is a family establishment, and brutalize the wrong man while he has this 1-year-old child in his hands.
And we got to remember, they're yelling and telling these people that the man they looking for in the bathroom.
But because they couldn't rule over this man, because they couldn't assert their power over him, they brutalized him. So remember, when it all boils down to it, no. Are we saying that all white people are racist? No, I never say that. You can't blame 100% of the people that where it's maybe 60, 70% of the people that's doing it. It's saying, well, you can't blame, 100% of black people, even though it's 70% of black people that might be causing their own issue. But what we're saying is this: when you in an area like Kenosha, Wisconsin, and they're showing you
that they don't want you there.
They don't want you there. They don't want you there. That's just as simple as that.
Hold on, bro. Like, look, let's keep it 100. Wisconsin is a Native American state that's been robbed. That's been robbed. No, it ain't supposed to be. It is, but it got robbed. Look.
Yeah, that's why they like Manitowoc.
What I'm saying is this, because I know how you say it's supposed to be. Look at all the names that can't nobody pronounce here because they all Indian names, and that's how they saying they paying homage back to all the Indian native tribes that own this land that got stolen. But now, this is what we gonna do. We gonna give you a casino. We gonna let you make money in this casino. So you can feel like you still got something, even though we stole all the land from y'all. But you know what else we gonna do? We gonna make suburbs for all of our good white American people to be away from everybody else.
White flight.
But black folks still travel through these white suburbs. But every time, like I remember, I used to didn't want to drive through Sherwood at all, because it wasn't a time that I had to drive that I went through Sherwood that I did not get picked up. You know what I'm saying? Pulled over. Something.
Brown deer.
Wine. It's certain places as a black person you ain't supposed to go. As
remember downtown used to be like that. Like at certain time, like late night, hell no, I wouldn't be downtown.
Ain't supposed to be down there. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing bad about Milwaukee, but at the end of the day.
Whitefish Bay.
Whitefish Bay. Yeah, all that. Glendale, Whitefish Bay, Sherwood, all that in that area. It's like little areas right connected together. All the way to Grafton. I'm going to just say, it goes from Glendale to Grafton because everything in that area is Whitefish Bay.
Let me.
I shouldn't say West Bend, but West Bend is up on the upper half.
Let me tell you a story. In Green Bay, from Green Bay is like east to west. It don't have the south and all that, so you got to go across the bridges. So a point of time of the year, they'll shut one bridge down and force everybody go across this one bridge just to see how many black people in their town.
Smart.
Yeah. But see, what they think is all the black people, and unfortunately, we do have a nice amount of black people that go to certain states, because at the end of the day, white people ain't above drugs. They looking for them and they seeking them. They drive a distance. But now if they ain't got to drive a distance, they going to pay that price tag. I don't give a damn how high it is. Because I'm going to tell you, brothers done found out, hey, look, these white folks is going to pay this amount. So I'm going to go up there and I'm going to make a killing. I can sell a dime for 50.
But
I'm going to go do that. And they go into these states, so that's why they banking these cats when they get up there, because how you going to come and mess up our small town.
They not finna do that. They'll
Try
shut
it in a small
They'll
town.
shut it down real fast. Like no
They
bullshit.
try. They
Like,
try to. They try to.
Green Bay courthouse don't even have a metal detector in that motherfucker. The county jail is on the other side of town. They downtown is only a good 3 to 4 blocks.
That's it. It's 4, 3, 4.
So they don't play them games. Like if motherfuckers start making too much noise, they shut that whole situation down.
Yeah.
Like only problems they got is somebody really stealing out of Walmart.
Yeah.
But
Well, what I'm gonna tell you, so the reason why we go to different places or whatever, we thrive and then we get ran out the motherfucker.
Yeah.
What we gotta start understanding is, why are they allowing you to come in there and sell drugs? It's because their people that are selling drugs are under the radar.
yeah.
We come and we're flashy, so you know what I'm saying. It's a trap. It's all a trap. You know what I'm saying? You dangle that carrot of being able to sell. You know what I'm saying, a 24.50.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, then when they ready to shut you down, when they're ready to indict you, they coming.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
easier because guess what you do? You stick out like, you know what I'm saying, you a red toe
Yeah.
on a whole blue foot.
But I mean, you
last
already
year-
know what it is. You was in the meeting with Guy Turner when Ricky Ross was here. At the end of the day, they put that man on, made him a king, but
Oh,
they
yeah.
took all his money from him after they made that man a king for selling drugs to his own community at the end of the damn day. You know what I'm saying? And he made an abundance of money. At the end of the day, you
Let's
can make
not-
an abundance of money.
Let's not forget one thing. Who put him on?
CIA.
Yeah, the United States government was the person
CIA.
that put him on. Yes.
CIA.
Yes.
Call it what it is. CIA put him on.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's the whole government. The CIA put him on, but the government is what greenlit it.
Yeah.
But yet we thinking oh, okay, when we go into like a Green Bay, so that man was making $3 million a day trafficking drugs across the whole United States, right?
Yeah.
The man couldn't even read.
Yeah.
He didn't learn how to read till he got in jail.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine you not being educated, but being able to make that much money. Of course, they was coming at you.
Yeah.
But you're not going to see it coming because you don't know what an indictment is.
But see, the whole
You know
thing
what I'm saying?
is being intelligent at these days, and that's why back then when you was a slave, you wasn't supposed to learn how to read, write, none of that stuff, because they didn't want you to be intelligent. But one thing about us, all of us is intelligent in our own way for certain stuff, but we just don't know it, and we realize it at a late moment. But at the end of the day, nobody else in our demographic respect it.
I had a question for Straight From Us. Do you think with the Roc0Nation helping out with this Kenosha situation, do you think this gonna drop Wisconsin on their head for this national, like, you don't think
No.
It's going to drop
No.
Kenosha. I think Kenosha Police is going to
So-
shine a small light on them, but
No.
not Wisconsin.
No.
Wisconsin's still
So-
going to be you know, they've shone the light on the fact that we've been a racist state for years.
Hold up, man,
Milwaukee is the worst place to live for a black male in
It
the
ain't
whole
Milwaukee,
United States.
Wisconsin is. It's Wisconsin. Wisconsin is the worst state. You know what I'm saying?
Don't
Look, you
start,
said
don't
move.
start,
Hey,
don't
but
start.
hold up. Half the motherfuckers that moved from here came back. But let me hit this nail with what where you was going. Huh?
She said she ain't coming back.
Okay. I mean, hey, you coming back to see your boy. Goddamn it, we gonna go tear up the town. You better, cause I come and see your ass. You know my pull-up game strong.
Y'all gonna come back and visit.
I come and pinch the fuck out them fat ass
Y'all
cheeks.
gonna come visit.
She breaking up.
Yeah, she was choppy a little
So
bit.
where we got to come see? Where you at?
Houston.
Oh, Houston.
Oh, I'm not allowed in Texas.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed in Texas for 3 more years.
Ours won't be there.
Yeah, he
No.
his contract canceled.
I'm not allowed in Texas.
His contract canceled. Okay, so but hey, let me get to this. This is my asshole opinion on this part.
Cold. I'm gonna be warm here.
It's all good.
Hey, it get cold
You ain't
down
riding
there.
motorcycle,
It get
so it
cold
don't
down
matter.
there. It get cold
You
down
ain't
there.
riding motorcycle, so it don't matter. So here's my asshole opinion about Jay-Z.
All right.
When it's all said and done, certain people do certain shit for certain reasons.
Right.
At the end of the motherfucking day, Jay-Z is on that other side of the motherfucking table. He ain't sitting with us.
Well,
So don't let this shit fool you.
preach it now.
It's some shit that's being done for a fucking reason.
Say it.
So let's keep this shit 100. This shit
Wow.
is being done for a fucking reason. Jay-Z ain't just come out of the fucking what's name doing. Okay.
Okay, come on.
So
bring it.
Jay-Z ain't doing this shit just because he's Jay-Z.
Preach.
Because he's this black dude that want to look out for his black people.
Well,
God damn it, it's some money in this shit. Jay-Z do everything for fucking money. Let's keep this shit 100 and keep it what it is.
Of course.
It ain't like he ain't finna get no kickback. Trust me. When they sue the state of Kenosha, the city of Kenosha, he's gonna get some kickback. He getting all the money that he put into that back. He's a smart man when it comes down to this, so he's gonna get his money back.
He wouldn't be a businessman if he didn't, though.
Exactly.
Like that.
So he ain't doing this because he's just pro-black. So let's not let this cloud of judgment fool you. It's Jay-Z though.
He ain't pro-black, but he ain't nowhere near hurting. So I'm
He
not
far
saying
from hurting. The nigga billionaire.
I'm
So
gonna say he doing it for some. I'm gonna say publicity, but it's like it ain't lining his pockets. Like.
Well, no, it's not.
He might have an album coming out or something.
It's publicity,
It's
man.
not lining his pockets, but
It's publicity.
what it does is it brings awareness to him. It makes him look like
Relevant
he's
again.
an activist.
Yeah, because don't he supposed to be behind something about beating up Beyonce right now? Or drugging her or some shit?
No, he's behind something because he's the next R. Kelly that didn't nobody speak upon. He's the one who's been having sex with a whole bunch of young ladies like Foxy Brown and all them. I'm still mad at Foxy right now. That R. Kelly concert and Foxy Brown putting her motherfucking makeup on my sweater. That FUBU sweater was clean until she hugged me. I was impressed because she hugged me because I was a nobody and she hugged me. But that brown mark, it wasn't appealing to me. Goddamn, it ain't like she signed that motherfucker or something. It's
Straight
like,
from us, grudges run deep.
Yes, they do.
To the bone,
that
to the
concert
bone.
was so fucking long ago. It's ridiculous.
But
But
FUBU.
I said FUBU. It was a FUBU sweater. You know, the sleeveless sweater and shit that everybody was wearing. No shirts up under that bitch. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker was clean.
Nigga sexy chest.
It was meant. Yeah, back then, you know I did. I felt like I had the sexiest chest in Milwaukee. Couldn't nobody tell me shit. I felt like I did.
I heard. Somebody got something to say.
Not turning around at all. I turned around one time. I'm leaving that one alone.
Somebody
That
got
one
something
ain't finna
to
happen.
say.
I'm gonna just say welcome to the hole in the wall.
Welcome to the hole in the wall.
And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Hey.
But with it all being said and done, man, let's be 100. Jay-Z doing this shit for a reason. It's not what everybody thinking and see this is where we fall victim as black people. You know what I'm saying? We jump right on that bandwagon. Oh, Jay-Z coming to the rescue, man. Jay-Z ain't doing that shit just because he really give a fuck. Let's be 100. Let's be 100. We gonna call it what it is. Shit, the cat is black, goddammit. And we gonna call it that. The cat is fucking black, and Jay-Z ain't that.
Damn. When you start rapping?
Nigga, I don't.
No, I know you don't. I know you don't. You was never in the studio with us.
I was DJing.
Spitting bars.
I was DJing. That was it.
I don't know about the rap.
Nah.
But that didn't sound like a rap. Sound like Johnny Cochran.
Johnny Cochran.
You know how you get when you get on this highway.
Oh man.
Hey man.
That tequila.
Hey, I was supposed to be a lawyer here, probably in my former life or some shit like that. I was supposed to be a lawyer, but hey, I learned the same way Ricky Ross did.
Oh shit.
Nah, he was a little
Hey,
better.
somebody gave me a book.
Here we go.
Hey, somebody gave me a book and I started reading it.
You at least had the North Division. I'd say that man couldn't read. You at least had the North Division education.
North Division.
It may not be that great.
Hey, but
still,
hold on.
I'm still pissed about
North
that.
Division has some good education. Fuck
Please.
that. Reggie White came and talked to us at North Division.
I'm still pissed at that.
Yeah, he did.
Bro,
A lot
listen.
of people talk that
Hold on. Reggie White is one of the reasons why. Hold up. Reggie White is one of the reasons why I'm the first black man that won't spend $500 on some bullshit ass Jordans. Kiss my ass.
Oh,
I'm
here
not
we
buying
go.
them. He said I got them for free.
I'm starting to feel some type of way about this.
I got them Jordans for free.
I'm starting to feel.
He might be targeting you.
Yeah, he might be targeting.
I am not targeting him.
Like I'm starting to.
man.
I'm
That
starting.
nigga ain't even got Jordans on.
Not on today.
Not today.
That nigga got on Dookies. He got on Dookies.
But fam,
He's been kicking it with Nelly. He's been kicking it with Nelly. He just ain't got the Band-Aid up under his eye. He been kicking with Nelly. He ain't got the Band-Aid up under his eye right now.
Not today.
He's
but
fresh in his Air Force Ones. I bet you
know me
pigeon-toed it
wear
though.
Jordans all the
I bet you
goddamn-
pigeon-toed it though.
He just Jordans.
Hey, I bet you pigeon-toed it though.
Oh hell no.
That nigga ain't let nobody touch them clean ass
said he-
Dookies.
he said
Them
he
Dookies clean as a motherfucker.
walking
Hey,
like
for those
Jordan
that
too.
don't know what Dookies is, goddamn, this is
First,
a Milwaukee thing.
that's a Milwaukee slang,
Milwaukee
and
slang.
you can Google it.
Google
You
it.
can Google it. It's
Air
gonna say
Force
Milwaukee-
Ones are Dookies.
When you can say Dookie, it's gonna say Milwaukee slang for Air Force Ones.
Air Force Ones is Dookies.
I didn't know it was called Air Force One.
What?
Didn't nobody know they was called Air Force
Right.
Ones back then.
Well, we
It was
did.
Dookies.
I thought it was actually called Dookie.
Hold on, we didn't know they was Air Force Ones. Nelly came out stomping in my Air Force Ones.
It's like Milwaukee slang Air Force One.
When Nelly came out and said that shit, that's what it was.
Air Force One. That's what I know them as.
No,
But
I
you
don't
was
know
from Chicago, so your opinion don't count.
Dookies all my life.
You was from Chicago, your opinion don't count.
Chicago. You know that.
You was from Chicago, your opinion don't count. Hey, hold on. Look. Hey, that's that Chicago shit right there. That's that Chicago shit right there.
Houston, we have a problem.
Houston, we
didn't understand nothing that came out your mouth. That was that Chicago shit right there. First of all, you can't have a problem when you in Houston, motherfucker. What you gonna do?
Oh shit.
You gonna kick my ass?
I'll take a flight.
Take an all-night flight?
By the time your ass get here, you be exhausted. 2 times
Oh,
tried
man.
that shit.
We'll hold a grudge and make the Brewers whoop the Astros ass.
Oh man.
Hold up.
You know they talking about
Chicago
leaving.
teams.
Huh?
They talking about leaving.
Man, let the motherfuckers go.
Brewers.
be on some
They're talking about leaving again.
Fuck them.
After we just signed that goddamn thing to raise the taxes and shit.
Like,
Pay that motherfucker
these-
again.
you know, they ain't never been to a fucking World Series. I don't
Man,
think
Brewers
you should
ain't
make
done
no
that shit
threats.
how long?
One,
Brewers-
83. 83.
Did they go
when
visit?
they had black players playing?
Did they go visit?
That's back when Raleigh Fingers.
They bought their tickets.
That's when back when Raleigh Fingers with the long little.
That,
back when he
yeah.
was playing.
But you can't make threats if you ain't winning shit.
Hold up. That's sad because that put us in the same category as Chicago.
Oh no. I wasn't going.
Our baseball team ain't shit.
All right, listen.
Wait a minute. Hold
You
on.
got the White Sox and the
Go ahead,
Cubs.
Cassidy, go ahead,
Hey, Chicago had to roll the dice. They got the White Sox and the Cubs.
We was supposed to.
Sammy Sosa, he played for the Cubs so hard.
Chastity,
That motherfucker went from black to white.
Cut him down. Cut him down.
You do realize the Cubs won once in the past century.
Hey, Sammy Sosa was over there when he was black. But
When
then
you stop
he
being
was
black?
Michael Jackson. He turned white.
That's impossible. Anything
No,
this
bro,
from black
you ain't
stays
seen Sammy
black.
Sosa?
No, I ain't seen him.
That's the only white man with an S curl.
Listen, y'all. You know what? Fuck that. Y'all let
Only
Michael.
white man with an S
If
curl,
y'all let
man.
Michael
Like,
do
hold
it, y'all gotta leave Sosa alone.
Hold up. Hey, Sosa did the Michael Jackson bullshit. Ain't nothing.
Hey,
Michael Jackson said he
was
rebuilt
a black man
Lego.
from
Sammy
what?
Sosa did the
Indiana?
same thing.
Look,
He was all in the sun, and all of a sudden,
Hey,
the
bullshit
one thing
ain't
my
nothing.
nigga Wacko Jacko had on Sammy Sosa was Wacko Jacko. He wasn't telling you he was trying to be white. He still did a lot of black shit. Sammy Sosa telling you he ain't trying to be, and he ain't even black. He really like
Cuban.
Cuban.
Yeah, Sammy Sosa is
But he
Cuban.
telling you he wanna be white.
But at the end of the fucking day, Sammy Sosa is telling you you're gonna be white. I swear, on the next podcast, I'll show y'all the motherfucking picture when they was talking about that. I remember that shit.
Hey, hold up.
They
I want
showed
to be
Sammy
white when the
Sosa
police
black
pull me
and
over.
white next to each other. Huh?
Like I want to be white when the police pull me over. Like shit.
Hey nigga, hey, all you gotta do is get you a big ass pickup truck, raised up, and bump country music. Trust me, I know.
and fly a Trump flag.
Hold up, I still ain't got no place on my
I can't
truck.
do no Trump
Trying to
flag.
be white, you gotta associate with the white people.
Hold up, the most ghettoest nigga I know, Loco. That motherfucker put a motherfucking American flag pole in the back of his motherfucker.
You can say things they can't say either. Like, thanks for the warning, officer.
Type shit. That was
If a black person ever calls you cracker, just let them say it. You can say things they can't say either. Like, thanks for the warning, officer.
Type shit. Type shit. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Me and Loco was riding all through downtown in 2 big ass black Dodge Ram pickup trucks, but he had American flag out the back of his flying, and we both bumping New Breed. You know what I'm saying? welcome to my hometown. And at the end of the day, you had all type of little white ladies just waving at us like, hey, but they couldn't see me because my window's black. They tinted, they dark, so they couldn't see me. They couldn't see him and his either.
So they thought you was a good old boy?
Hey, they thought we was some good old boys. But today, Logo was out there, and he thought he wasn't going to get pulled over, right? He's like, man, why the fucking sheriff pulled me over, goddammit? He was like, man, I ain't had my place on, my flag was flying and everything. Because I ain't going to lie, when you ride like a white boy, and I've been known, my brother put me on this shit, because Ryan was the only motherfucker I know that'll pull up to the cops, and he always had subs. And he'll pull up to the cops, bumping loud. And man, back then, that was like the 90s. You couldn't even have your hat on in the car because you was considered a gangbanger.
Have to throw that
He would
motherfucker
pull up to the cops bumping loud. And the cops just look at him and shake his motherfucking head. Then you pull up to some other black dude bumping some old loud ass country music. And I'm like, man, this nigga out of his mind. But now, I do that same ass shit. I ride through the whole hood, bumping New Breed and everything else. But at the end of the day, that song is telling you, I dare you. God damn it. Put this 12 gauge in your mouth. I dare you.
Damn.
Oh, you ain't heard that song?
No. It
Life
sounds
Outlaw, man.
it sound like I shouldn't hear it.
Man, look.
I'm still on paper. I
Man,
can't.
hold up, bro.
Like shit.
Hold up. I'm telling y'all.
That sound like some shit that'll get you locked
Yeah,
up.
No,
like,
it's some gangsta ass country music.
I want to
man.
be able to walk away. Like,
It's some
Did you
gangsta ass
pull a
country
12?
music. Bullshit ain't nothing.
why we? First of all, why do we have this? Like, I thought we was going to Applebee's or something. Like,
Hold up.
we weren't going to Kiki.
Hold on. I'm gonna give y'all a snippet of each one. Cause this was some real ass shit and they rapping on it. I'm like, oh,
First
wait
of
a
all,
minute.
this sound like a Prince
No,
song.
it ain't
starting.
Prince.
Oh,
Hold up. I'm gonna just let y'all hear snippets of this shit. This shit crazy. Oh, Carla then came back. What up, Fat Cheeks?
oh, we about to be up out of here.
Oh yeah, we gonna go in the next minute. I'm just trying to go quick. Hold on. Yeah.
Shotgun in your. I don't think my PO let me listen to stuff like this. I think I'm violating something. Like,
So welcome to my house. He telling you talking big. This is my land. So he's epic country gangster. I was like, oh shit.
okay, sir.
Hold up, we said the same shit. Think about it. Put it in the black folks' name.
You might just be playing the song that's about you.
You said what?
You know you might just be playing the song that's about you, right?
All right, pull your
You might be
asshole
talking about a
opinion,
nigga on the
sir.
song and you bumping this shit.
Hold up, he might be,
Yeah,
but at the end of the
talking about a
day,
nigga.
I'm talking about a nigga on this song too.
You know,
Pull up, hey, this 12 gauge in your mouth. Hey, it is what it is.
I guess everything's
But
relevant.
huh?
I said I guess it's all relevant.
Okay,
It is.
okay.
If you listen to that chorus, it's relevant.
I gotta
The
say a
chorus is
disclaimer. I don't be in the car when he has a 12 gauge. I don't be. I don't be in the
Hold
car.
up, disclaimer. I don't be in the car when I have a 12 gauge.
I don't be in the car. I'll be walking. I'll be on the bus.
Hold up.
Like,
This is the other one. Hey, we finna get ready to get rid cut off.
all right.
This motherfucker right here. Hold on, I shouldn't have played the chorus. I had to play the chorus of this one. This nigga gave a disclaimer to the sheriff.
And the sheriff man has a posse. The price tag on my head. I was born and raised in these outlaw ways.
See, you taking this outlaw shit too serious.
All right.
Background outlaw shit.
This is straight from us.
Hold up.
This straight from us. No, this is straight from us.
That shit is valid. Man.
Okay.
If you listen to what he said,
We gonna see how it goes next
We can tell
Friday.
you've been in a lot of outlaw bars.
I
And
have.
you've adapted to that.
I have not.
Yes, you have.
It's a lot of shit that they do that I won't do, and I'm just not gonna say it on
Next
these
year we're gonna
airwaves.
hear about you going camping.
Nigga, that ain't got nothing to do with outlaws.
We're gonna hear about you hunting,
Hey, I do got a new bow upstairs.
big bass fishing and shit.
I do that shit
This
too.
gonna be you.
No, I do catfishing.
What you
I
gonna
haven't
be
big
doing
bass
that
fishing.
shit? You gonna be doing
Oh,
that
so
fly fishing and shit.
you saying I gotta go up there go get my hat?
No, don't get
No,
that.
no.
No, we
Okay.
don't. We
forgot about
okay.
that.
Forgot
about
Okay.
I go get my motherfucking hat. I was in Mississippi when I bought that hat. I mean, no, I was in
Memphis?
I was in Memphis when I bought that hat. But it was, hey, guess what? It went up with black folks around.
You know what?
Until you find yourself in Nashville.
I'm not dealing
Until I
with
find
this
myself in
You're
Nashville.
gonna be in Nashville.
Oh yeah, I'm going
Next
to
year you're
Nashville.
going to Nashville, yeah.
I'm going to Nashville.
And you know that's the country western like.
Hey, but guess what though?
Headquarters.
Hold up, I ain't gonna even lie. True
That's-
story.
that's they
Hey,
Atlanta.
hold up. True story. I ran out of gas on the motherfucking highway. I rode my iron horse all the way to motherfucking Memphis, Tennessee. I didn't make it because I ran out of gas on the highway in the middle of no motherfucking wearing cornfield. And I was getting ate up by motherfucking mosquitoes, pissed off. It was two cars that had trailers. But at the end of the day, we ain't cops. Nigga, I'm at mile marker 57. I know what the fuck it was because I said it 1,000 times. I'm at mile marker 57. Who the fuck knows what mile marker 57 is? We ain't
AAA.
cops.
Oh.
So I don't have AAA in Memphis. Goddamn it,
Oh.
kiss my ass. So what? But
Should've put it on your
it was a black man that made it his point. Loco found somebody that like, hey man, I'm gonna go get him. I don't want no money. I'm gonna go get him and get him off the highway. This man did everything that he could to find me on that damn highway. How the fuck he found me? I don't know. But he finally came back because he was taking the back road. He's like, man, it's trees blocking it. That's all I heard him talking local, like, man, it's trees blocking it. And I can't see where he at. So what I'm going to do is I'm finna go back down the highway this way and I'm going to go this way. And bullshit ain't nothing. That motherfucker found me.
Why did you have a little accent when you were talking?
Yeah, I thought I was the only one to notice that.
I had to like,
he
found me. He found me.
See what he did? Eyes, it was like, I'm going to go find this motherfucker.
Good old.
I'm going to find this
You
fucker.
got that good old boy still in him.
Hey, got that? Hey, I sure do.
I'm throwing the towel in.
I sure do.
This is Straight From Us podcast. We enjoy
Each and every last one of y'all that come out and check us out.
So, y'all make sure y'all have a good night. Like we said,
it's
without
Friday.
y'all, it will be no us, and that makes us, we appreciate when y'all watch us.
Everybody that check in, each and every last one of y'all, make sure y'all subscribe, like, and everything else. Brother Jay is trying to get us to go to Roku TV, so it's a possibility that we might be on your TV coming soon. Maybe not. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out.
Probably within the next 2 weeks.
Next week.
We're gonna figure it out. We keep saying it next week. When it happens, we're gonna let y'all know. We're gonna keep y'all up to date. The last thing, because we got to get off this motherfucking air. Asshole opinion is simple and sweet. At the end of the damn day, man, be your motherfucking self. Support your own. That's how you gonna make motherfucking real money. But most of you motherfuckers don't understand that. Y'all too busy trying to keep money from each other and support the motherfucker that ain't gonna never support you in life. So when you wake the fuck up and realize, like, God damn, I could have had some motherfucking money if I would have support my own. And stop buying that motherfucking Gucci, Louis, all the other bullshit, them white motherfuckers that ain't got no motherfucking money. No, I'm not talking about you, sir, because I haven't seen you in none of that shit. So if you want me to put you in it, fuck it. Stop buying Jordans. Because Jordan's off of your money, he's building jails and prisons that y'all get to be in.
That's not him.
Stop. Finish your asshole opinion, sir.
No, that's done.
Okay.
At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, let's come together like ass cheeks and be one. Like my boy Eddie Griffin always say.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
butt
cheeks. And become the shit.
This straight
okay, you want me to go ahead and do it? I can quote him like a motherfucker.
No.
Let's come together like butt cheeks and become the shit. At the end of the day, black people, we can do it. Plain and simple. When it's all said and done. This is Straight From Us podcast. I'm your boy, Mr. Cool Whip.
And I'm OZ.
And we out this motherfucker with Mr. J Money behind the one. I was gonna say the ones and twos, but he back there. He doing this thing.
Good night and stay black.
Carla, hey, thank you for coming on. Even though you didn't say shit at the end of this motherfucker.
Chastity too.
All right, thank you, Chastity.
Chastity out. Oh, she's still down there. Thank you, Chastity. Appreciate you. Both of the fat cheeks, ladies. You know what? We need to have a fat cheeks moment up in this bitch with all y'all.
You know what?
Ryan
Y'all have a nice night.
You too. Y'all too. Both of y'all.
All right, y'all.
Thank y'all.